In today's video, I want to talk about 3 awesome features of AWS. These are features that cloud technology has made possible. So the first one I want to talk about are AMI snapshots and using them and integrating them into your backup strategy. So an AMI snapshot is a way for you to go in and just go take a backup at a point in time of your entire server, and it stores that backup into S3, and it's available for you to create another instance for it. So it's like a great way to create a clone of your server from. It includes everything you need, including your OS, all your data, your database software setup, everything. So basically when you instantiate that instance, you can just start it up and you'd have a running server with all of your data from whatever point in time that backup was taken. So building off of that, what you can do when you have these AMIs, you can instantiate a test sandbox right then and there. And this is really powerful when you want to do things like test for a patch or a major upgrade. All you need to do is spin up a clone from that AMI snapshot, and then you can go along and do your testing. And the great thing about this is that you're operating inside a sandbox that's completely separate from your environment. So you can work at your own pace, you can start and stop. If you run into troubles, you're in a perfect situation where you can just go and, in my case, the last time I did this, I did an upgrade, a major upgrade from Red Hat 7 to Red Hat 8, and I spun up a clone, and I was able to get that instance up and running, start running the upgrade on it, and I did run into problems, and I had to open a case with AWS to work through the issues, which I did over the course of a few days, and then I was able to script out the entire upgrade. And then once I got to the production environment, it was just basically following the steps that I had gone through because I took good notes and I had a script to run through. So this is just a great way to go through a process like that, where this just wasn't possible before. It was just not this easy to create a clone of your instance. And the third feature I want to talk about is Elasticity. So this is a way for you to scale up and scale down. All you need to do is go into your AWS console. You can just change the instance type that you're running with, and this will change things like the amount of CPU, memory available to your instance. And what this allows you to do is all you have to do is reboot the instance, and it comes up with the other instance type. Now, if you're operating in an environment where you've got like a seasonal installation, things like education, where like kids are off for the summer, or you're operating in retail where you've got some busy seasons and some not. A very good example is in retail would be like the flower industry. They have certain days of the year where things just get really busy, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and they need to scale up massively, and then they want to scale down. And this is just awesome for them to be able to do, because they don't have to incur the high cost of that maximum size that they need during those really busy seasons. And then they can scale down and save cost during seasons when it's not so big. In order to take full advantage of AMIs, I would highly recommend automating these snapshots. So I've got processes that run right out of cron. They're running scripts, and they go and take the AMI snapshots on a daily basis. I keep a certain amount of retention, and then it self-cleans itself. So in my case, I'm keeping 7 days of history, so I can instantiate an instance anytime in the last 7 days. And this really allows to bulletproof the backup strategy, because I had other backup mechanisms in place, and now I've added the AMI snapshots to that. And now we've got full recovery of the entire instance to a point in time. And we can actually do that within maybe a couple of minutes. And we're talking about a couple terabyte sized database instance. That's kind of an unheard of thing to be able to do. And having this in place enables us to. And that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know in the comments what you love about AWS. And please be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Talk to you later. Bye.